A lot of y'all thought I was dissing Michael Jordan. A lot of y'all thought I was dissing Mike. I'm not dissing Mike. Mike the GOAT, bro. The overall legacy, the shit he did, 10 scoring titles. Like, Mike the GOAT. But best is two different things. Best, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Mike did not beat the best. Sorry. It is what it is. Mike didn't beat the best. I can tell, bro. I can tell you years, bro. They go back to 05-06 year Kobe Bryant won his first scoring title, bro. Kobe had to average 35 points a night, 35.4 a night just to win his first scoring title. A.I. was averaging 33. Bro was averaging 31.4. I think Michael Redd, Gilbert Arenas was averaging 29. The next closest person to LeBron was 29. Bro, that was a crazy year in the NBA. Like Mike, like when Mike averaged 37, who was averaging 35? Don't tell me Michael Jordan had great competition. Like, don't tell me, oh, Mike was one of a kind. How Mike was one of a kind? Mike don't play. You don't play against Michael Jordan 82 games in a season, so you had chances. You don't like. I'm trying to say this. Michael can score his 37 a night. You can be on your own team and play against 80 other games because you're only going to play Mike twice or 4 times. So you got 78 plus more games to play against other teams to get 35 a night. So don't tell me, oh, he's one of a kind. So Mike goes 37, he should be scoring 35. Or 33 to 30 points a night. The other guys that we mentioned, they should be scoring 30 points a night. Bro, Kobe spent so many times run up second in scoring. Like, for example, T-Mac, Kobe averaged 30 the 02 season. T-Mac averaged 32. Like, what year Michael Jordan averaged 30 and somebody averaged 2 points more at 32 that Mike couldn't get the scoring title? Nobody was doing it. Like, other individual greatness ain't got nothing to do with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan be great on the Bulls. The other guy can be great on the with his team. Mike can get 37 on the Bulls. Whoever playing on the Sonics can get 37 on the Sonics, or 35, 33 points on the Sonics. That wasn't happening. It ain't got nothing to do with Michael Jordan about you going on your individual team and putting up great individual stats, just like compared to Michael. They just weren't good enough. Like, can we say they just wasn't good enough? Bro, Kobe lost the scoring title to T-Mac. T-Mac was averaging 32, bro. Like, who the hell was averaging 32 in Jordan era? Nobody. It took Kobe 35, like, A.I. averaged 33 think of that. Kobe first scoring title, he had to average 30, he averaged 35, bro, his first scoring title. A.I. was averaging, A.I. won 4 during his tenure. KD won 4. Like, and it wasn't because, Mike was just greatly performing, guys. Nobody else was putting up the numbers he was putting up. It's one thing, okay, Mike better than him. Of course, Mike better than him. But who was putting up numbers like Mike? Don't tell me they couldn't. They just wasn't good enough to put up them numbers, bro. We don't want to admit it because we love Mike. We don't want to give it to Kobe. Say Kobe the best. We don't give it to him because Mike did it first. Mike did it first. And don't tell me, like, bro, Michael was making the playoffs, winning 35 plus wins. Kobe ain't never in his career had a team he faced in the playoffs or a team in his conference made the playoffs with less than 40 wins, bro. What, better yet, less than a 500 record. Bro, back in the 80s and early 90s, Michael himself was making the playoffs, averaging 30 plus 35 wins. It was like so many seasons where in Michael Jordan conference, you had 30 plus win teams, under 500 teams making the playoff. How can we say he the best when he never faced the best? The legacy is the best. 10 scoring titles, bro. The records, the championship, can't nobody compete with it. With what he did in his era, how he dominated his era. But it's hard to dominate when you got Tim Duncan, another top 10 player. It's hard to dominate when you got LeBron James, another top 10 player. It's hard to dominate when you got Dwayne Wade, the 3rd best shooting guard in the history. It's hard to dominate when you got Allen Iverson, who's on playoff mediocre teams, putting up all kind of crazy stats. We don't look at that. So people talk about, don't come on, don't do that, don't do Mike like. I'm not doing Mike, taking that away from Mike. We can't take, bro, Mike dominated. You only as good as the people you play against. He only as good as the people he played against. It ain't his fault that nobody was on his level. So we can't, I'm not criticizing Michael. I'm just telling you the guy's game wasn't on his level. And the guy's game in today's game in Kobe age, they was all above that. That was on par. For a while, it was Kobe and T-Mac barbershop talk. We remember the Kobe LeBron talk. It wasn't it wasn't because the media was making it, because them guys' game was that good. You couldn't look at nobody else in the 80s and 90s and compare them to Jordan, because their game wasn't that good. Nobody's game was that good. Nobody was that polished. So it don't knock, like, nobody knocking Jordan, bro. I see I lost one subscriber. Like, somebody just like, fuck this. I ain't subscribing to that shit he said. No, bro. No hard feelings against Mike, bro. Mike is the GOAT, bro. All these guys in the NBA today want to be like Mike. They idolize Mike. And people like Mike he was advanced. No, Mike was taking shit from Dr. J, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, studying those greats. Mike will come out himself and say, I don't like to be called a great because I didn't play against. Michael said, it's so funny how the fans say it and how the media, Mike come out himself and say, I ain't played against them other guys, so how can I say I'm better than them? I didn't face that competition. Michael Jordan played in the weakest era, bro. Like, I can make a case, I'm not even LeBron, I can make a case that LeBron James played against better competition, or in that GOAT conversation. You can make a debate about LeBron James faced better competition. He got more points, more love. That's why people can say LeBron James to GOAT. I ain't saying that shit, but I can make an argument myself because I know how to debate and argue. LeBron James faced KD, Steph Curry, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki. Like, them Warrior teams LeBron faced. That OKC team. Like, no Jordan team ain't any better than that OKC team LeBron James beat. It's just LeBron James can't get that GOAT conversation because his team was equally as good. That's why he can't get it. But Michael roster had the best roster, bro. Y'all forget Ron Harper was averaging 20 points a night in Cleveland his first 6 years? And then he joined the Bulls and won the score? Y'all forgot how great Scottie Pippen was? Y'all forgot Dennis Rodman on his team, that second 3P? Michael, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen, and you had shooting with Steve Kerr, John Paxson, and you had Longley, a skilled big. Like, don't do that, bro. He had the most skilled team. Like, he had the best team. Period. I mean, come on, bro. Like, nobody taking away from Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan, bro, come on, bro. Nobody taking away from Michael Jordan. We just talking about the competition, bro. You is who you like. Nobody taking away from Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback ever. He played in the AFC East, the Miami Dolphins, the Jets, and the Bills. The only thing different is Tom Brady won Super Bowls. So when you beat playoff teams and you make the Super Bowl, you play against the best of the best. So you couldn't lose that argument against Tom Brady. But throughout the whole league, the whole Jordan, even the West cover, like, nobody was. Come on, bro. Who's who? Like, no was no competition like today's game, bro. Like, I'm gonna drop a video about what the competition Kobe did, and I'm gonna make my top 10 all time. So y'all be prepared for that. I got more to come. Number E, baby.